Oop. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to Arkantos. I am Arkantos, and today I'm here with some more Ark Survival Evolved. Alright, so, mainly what we're going to be doing today, hopefully, is we're going to for sure find, or at least get some major options of what we're going to be doing for our main alpha base after we beat the bosses. But because I'm going back to that civilization kind of build. I've been kind of figuring out sizes for my base one. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna finish my first train of thought here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look for another flat spot that's kind of out of the way, that's not gonna really interfere with any of the nation building that I kind of want to do. The civilization, I want to have couple different tribes, and kind of yeah. Because what I want to do is I want to kind of go from the spawn areas, travel on foot to see how long it takes me to go places, and then set up camps, and then maybe turn those camps into an outpost, a town. So where I can repair stuff while I'm on the go. That way when when I'm away from base, I can still, repair stuff. I can still craft things if I need to. I saw a ruin. Or was it just a tree? I could have swore I saw ruins in here. I think it might have been just how the trees were. Cause yeah, I've been looking at some videos of like options. Cause I need a big flat area. One would be basically like anywhere in the swamp. So if I wanted to build like a big space on stilts, but with the foundation limit to an area, it just wouldn't work for us. So there are a few spots I do want to try. And I do have an idea for that mountain if I am gonna take it over, but that would basically be strictly a PvE kind of base. Now I do kind of want to try and do a bit of a PvP to at least a little bit, have towers. Oh yeah, like put Morphodon towers and such up. And so yeah, we'll kind of go over to the other mountain there. I haven't really done too much taming. I've been basically around base. I should probably I tried to make some more sets of armor, but I made a bunch of Ascended shotgun and Mastercraft assault rifle. So our weaponry is getting improved. Cause yeah, like most of the swamp is pretty shallow. But again, it's dealing with all of the critters. Cause yeah, I went on Vulgaro and I've been kind of seeing of how big of a size of a base would I need, or what would the shape of like how big each section would kind of need to be, kind of like how we have at our current location, but I wanted to have it be a little bit more. Each section adds on to a bit of the defense. So like we're gonna start with a core building, and then kind of do the same shape outwards from it, almost like a flower, or at least some configuration. It's like it doesn't need to be, because I wonder if by using the security cameras, would I be able to have my farms and all that be in a separate base, and would I be able to? Would it count as me being there? Because I am actually kind of looking at them. They are rendering in. Maybe we'll see. We'll give it a try. We'll give it a chance. But yeah, it's kind of so. I do need to kind of separate the things. I think the bases. I think a little bit, for sure. So I need to have like a work compound. So like, oh well, I don't know how I'm gonna even set that up. Like, could I? Like, what do I have at the? So I'm basically redoing my current base. So we're gonna redo, because this is our base. I'm gonna restart the second part of our ascension, basically, or well, we're gonna be starting the ascension. Yeah, I'm gonna basically leave. I'm gonna probably do a few more tames before I actually kind of get it all fully planned out. But I'm going to basically use one of the underwater caves as a way to store all of my materials I've already managed to collect, all of our farming stuff, keep all of our tames, keep them all kind of separated, and that way when I actually have the building I need to use them in rebuilt, that's when I bring them in. Because I've already actually got all of our all of our boss dinos for the Broodmother. I almost have all of them. I think I need 8 more Gigantopithecus for the second boss fight. Cause yeah, I could even like turn. I'm thinking about turning each of the obelisks maybe into a big set, into like a city for each, or at least a settlement or something for each of the. Well, maybe not, because green is the only one I'd be able to really do it for. Because green is the only one that has basically this big bunch around, so maybe not. Because even though I thought we'd start getting the caves going, I think that'll be a part of the second phase of this adventure. So like, which one is it? Is it this one? So like right here, since this is where I kind of want to build. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. For the size of the base and all the stuff I'm going to need, I will actually have to stretch it out around the entire mountain. So I don't think I'm actually going to be able to fit a lot. I forgot food. If I'm going to be able to fit all the buildings, make everything kind of work the same way as they've been before. But I'm on Valguero, kind of figuring out our base size, because we do have a limited amount of space on the top here. And I do, because there are some open spots, but I'm not too sure. Well, I'm up to like a. Because there's some ways that act more like pathways up than others. So I guess I could kind of keep that in mind. Because yeah, this is roughly the size, so it's definitely gonna need some work. I am gonna try and I'll bring the fairy and the Anki up here. I'm gonna clear this all out, place foundations around, and I'm gonna figure out. Because there's also, because I don't want to interfere with too much of how I want all the nations to kind of start out. Because I'm going to go from there, from like the spawn areas. We'll divide the spawn areas up into like, some will be like small camps, while one of them will at least be a big town kind of thing. So it's more predominant for each one. And then yeah, I'm gonna go in from there. we'll go by foot, and yeah, we'll kind of plan everything out from there as we kind of pass the time for building up our base, farming for the rest of the artifacts. Well, not the rest of the artifacts, all the artifacts. We haven't even started yet. So if I do that one, I'm gonna have to go through the whole, around the whole mountain to kind of, and spread it out, which may not be such a bad idea, depending on how I end up I build everything. Because some things I'm going to try to keep the same for the buildings. But yeah, at the same time, because since I'm not going to be taming so much, or I haven't been taming too much on stream, and yeah, some of the tames I might not be able to get before we're done this. Because yeah, I like not even on like the Explorer nodes, I still have, oops. I still have tons of Helena to get, a bunch of the Dozaries to get. But then again, some of these might not be from, or all on the island. As some... Oh, no, these are all on the island. Yeah, these are all the island ones. Because I just remembered Helena has all the Doziers too, so... You know, just go around and tame all these guys, all these... So there's that. I do want to do it. I have ideas, but I need to iron them out a little bit. Because probably by episode 55, I want to be able to start doing it. I'm going to, yeah, so have everything transferred. Slowly have everything kind of transferred to the underwater cave that I'm going to use. I'm also going to, basically break everything down. So we're going to kind of be at a stale made at the moment. But I want to build a better base. I want to make sure I can, because I might not need the wall so high up. I might not, because I want to adjust some things. The sizes. I kind of want to make little districts. Is kind of what I want to make for the bases. So that there's a place where my house will be, and then I'm going to have another district where there's going to be the greenhouse and the kibble farm. Another where is going to be the incubator, or the small breeding area. So I'm basically going to bring our current breeding area and then condense it. Now where we are right now is like the perfect spot for me to actually fully do my base idea. But because it's one of the spawn areas for the west area, or one of the west spawns, I'm going to be moving that. But I always knew I'd be doing it eventually anyways, considering I was going to go back to this, so... Like with some adjusting, I might even be able to put like some of these areas here next to the redwood and have them, because this actually is a good big open spot right here. Like this would probably do good, but it would definitely be one for, we'd have to have defenses and whatnot. It's like right here, clear all this out. I could probably do the same thing here, but we shall see. Because yeah, I kind of want to do a side series eventually where I kind of, we'll role play as those tribes, and even though it's a single player, well, it's a solo, we'll go through the journey, and then that way we can kind of grow this map a little bit. Of course, it won't be here until I'm going to try and see if I can get a clone after we fight the Matacore, so we won't be really doing it for quite some time. Where's the other spot? The other spot is over here. Now, I'm thinking this is where we're going to move our pre-boss fight base. It's over here. It's a big flat area that I think I can actually work with. Because there's one spot I was looking at, but when it's got a big rock gash now that we can't move and whatnot. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing this entire area will be for our beginning, or our new base spot. I kind of like it. It's definitely new. I've never built really this location before, so it's been kind of nice maybe having our walls and then the actual natural walls we have. So I think I can actually, I'm gonna clear this out too as well, and I'm gonna kind of lay everything out. But actually, no. If I get this base up going, I might not actually be able to. I might not actually have need for the cave. So we might actually just be starting this base over here. So I do have, I'm gonna go about Valguera a little bit. I'm gonna measure out this one. Like, I think I can actually fit a decent sized base in here, and make it work for us a lot easier. Where it'll be a little bit more tightly packed, maybe, but with the different kind of walls in between. It'll give a bit of a different shape to it. So I think that's what we'll go do. We'll do that. We'll go there. I'll try to use that as our next base spot. So maybe we'll start doing stuff, get stuff going by the end of the episode. But I do have something we are going to do in the meantime. So I'm still going to make some good use out of that base. And so what I might do, because I really didn't do any build videos for that. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do any build videos for this one either. Because the same idea I have, I want to basically have it so that the outposts are a certain way or a certain size. Small towns are going to be certain sizes. Medium towns are going to be a certain size, and then I'm going to build one capital. But I want to at least have them to be, function civilization. They're going to have a port, which we'll probably have one of the spawns basically be, depending on where they are, will be a port town. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to show you how many. So because of the boost, I'm not going to need like the full thing full of Megatheriums. So this should be plenty. Was it 14? Yeah, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. So these guys are going to be our go-tos. So you're probably thinking, how are we going to tame or train all of them? Like, we have so much to do. We're going to be building another new base. We're going to be so I liked how this kind of was a good way for me to brainstorm on how to make the alpha base. So I'm going to try to we're going to try to find buildings to make miniature versions of all of this stuff and still make it kind of practical and everything and whatnot. Alright, so we got that. So now, going back to training all of our boss dinos. Because I might go scout around, we might actually find some other base locations we might like. So, I gotta see. Did she pop? She popped! Where's the baby? Hello, baby! Another female. So I think because I'm adding all these ones here. So the female, the ones that are named, are not going to be part of the army. They're going to be our backup breeders in case we need to breed some for when we start to farm the bosses a bit more. So I got what 1, 2, 3, 4. What 1, 2, 3. So that's about 13. I have one more on the way, so 14. So yeah, I am going to go the full 20 for the Gigantopithecus. That way, if we do lose some, I'll still have plenty for the next boss, the next level up. So these are guys that are coming quite well. I do have 2 color mutations. We got this this off white, look like a light gray. And then we got over here, I got on the back over there, a purple. It looks like a dragon purple by the looks of it. Not really too sure about what my, what stat, oh, I think, well, food problem most likely, health. But yeah, I'm kind of keeping a good eye out for, well, not a good eye, but an alright eye for mutations. Of like how to tell what goes into which without kind of looking at the dodo decks. But I do have a set of Deinonychus. Now as you can see, so I think what I'm going to try and do is get these guys to breed me an army for the Overseer eventually. I don't know if well, since we're only be doing the Gamma one for now, for this time, for this go around. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should do the Alpha. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I think these are going to be a really good breeding pair. This one, I'm going to try to get the. That's actually decent weight, decent stats on everything by the looks of it. The male, really good health. So I'm going to try to get the melee from the females, the health from the male, and then this one I got a double chance of getting decent stats for everything else but health. So really the health is what I'm going to hopefully try and get from the male. But I'm going to keep these guys locked away for now until I have no choice. Okay, so we got that. I'm actually going to take the Tapajar. The Tapajar is quicker. Put all of you guys away. So I'm kind of slowly getting ready for the boss fights in little small increments. Because I am basically counting on my dinos for the most part. Where's that Tapajara? Oh, I decided it was too weak of a level to be over there, probably. Alright. Like what other kind of, like the Oasis, I might save it for, but you have talents on you. The Northern Tribe to have their base in, or even have like their capital. It might be a good place to have a capital, but I don't know. We'll see how it kind of goes out. Oh yeah, I only had a chair on there. Ooh, Jesus. guys that you guys can keep an eye out for anything that wants to kill anything. Oh, that reminds me. How is my farm coming? Because, yeah, I want another go at making this farm. I want to make it a little bit more better off. So what does that bring the element up to now? Nice! Okay, so we're slowly getting there. Because, yeah, once we beat the brood, I think the brood... Oh, yeah, once we have the brood mother beaten, because we're doing all three at once, what I want to do is I want to take part of that element, break it back down to the dust, and then take all that dust over to the jar, bring it, reassemble it all in the element, and then go after the Ferox. I gotta get another. Actually, you know what? I'm going to. Because I have too much of these, and I gotta make a bunch of I gotta start making a bunch of. Lazarus powder. Like, I have to set up a spot just strictly to mass produce prime meat. So so I have learned some things that I do need to do in order to kind of keep up production. Sweet baby Jesus. So like, yeah, as we build each building over there, I'll bring everything over. So I do want to actually try to see if I can expand my resource farm while we're at the new spot. So this may turn into a tower eventually, or I might make it a compound like this and spread it out between 3 shorter towers. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I got a whole thing to do. Like, I'm into this one to store all those extra Donicus eggs. But, like, I do have, like, we were pretty good for everything else. Like, I got a bunch of jerky for when we go in there. I got a bunch of potions to help us. Ooh! I should probably... Oh, I can't make antidote and stuff unless I'm at, like, just before. Or not long before. I forgot. Thanks it. I just realized that. Because antidote doesn't stay. So yeah, our collection's coming up good, actually going real decently actually. So we got 48 different creatures. There's a Tapadara. Where are you? Tapadara, where are you? Where is it? These are all the boss tames I've still gotta go through. I'm gonna try getting more. If we have time, I might get a decent baby, but I'll at least try to get a breeding pair so that I can at least bring that in. Cause yeah, next up to breed is actually these guys. I don't know, I might make the... No, the third are going to be for the overseer. But where is the Tapajara? Tapajara, where did I put you? Yeah, where the fuck did I put you? What the fuck? It didn't die, did it? No, it shouldn't have died. It couldn't have. I definitely would have known. Oh no, there it is. It's a freaking icon. I thought it was something else. Dummy, it's right there. Go, Tapiala. Alright, let's go make sure if I have any more babies on the way. If not, they'll be on our... Stupid bird. Ah, you guys are all buggered up. Ah, damn it. One. Put you there for now. Where's the male? Dr. Pig, enough. Oh, they're all over here. Fox sakes. Okay, all the females can go over here. And I'll just reset them up. Okay, you're just like, so have you load up right over here. Alright, so one of the so you guys think so I have so many dinos I gotta level up. Now, thanks to the cryopod, I can put them in the fridge and they'll passively gain XP. They will also do that on person. Now, they do get a boosted rate when you get the Explorer notes. So, say you're at, you got all the Explorer notes. What do you do in order to level up all those guys? Well, there's a few tricks. I'm gonna make, because you can make a couple of different XP farms. One, you could basically build kind of like what I have for a resource farm, and basically have it so you kill babies of Rexes. I think Rexes are a good one. I gotta check to see which one's a better kill for the baby. Alright, get the wrong information. Cause yeah, I am gonna have a mix of male and female in the army, so they're gonna get the mate boost, so they're even stronger. So that I can, because they're not gonna have any saddles or anything, so they're definitely gonna need all the help they can get. But yeah, so what other XP you can do? Besides, because sometimes you're not always gonna find the nodes, but you're gonna be max level, so it'd be kind of good to use them, the rest of them, as a way to get them leveled up. Because they say alphas is the best way, but that's a lot of alphas. That is a lot of going around. Just mindlessly wandering, even like high level of the higher predators. But they're not really good use unless you got the Explorer note going. So what I built here is the grinder system. Now, I think I'm only going to be able to use the other one if there's more than one tribe mate. But you're probably thinking, Arkantos, you're in You're in single player. Oh wait, is this male or female? Well, I got news for you. Split screen. So basically, if it works the way I think it will, while I'm in the base, I'm going to be able to kind of level up my guy. Oh, I got the baby. The baby dropped. Alright, enable passive healing. Juvenile. Oh, you're all the way over there. Oh, you must have missed it. Yeah, the baby. Hello, little one. Welcome. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna maneuver everybody else around. So we're gonna have this guy come over here. And he's gonna have a big old orgy with the rest of these guys, or these ladies. And these guys are gonna finish up our army. And once that's done, I think I'm gonna actually just take my time and level these guys up, and then work on the dragon bosses. And then gradually the overseer. Cause yeah, I'm gonna have to count on bleed damage for the most part when it comes to the bosses. Cause they're gonna, regardless, they're going down. That's why they didn't really have the Thyla able to go in boss fights. So the Dionicus, I believe, can. So I'm going to use them to inflict the bleed damage. Like, I could probably even go like the Carno and Udiway. So yeah, one more batch from every one of these, and we should be good to go for our boss fight. Oh, I didn't oversee. Alright, so yeah. So basically what I'm going to do we're going to fill this with wood and stone. I'm going to have my split screen character either sit on the tame or work this, I think. Like, I think I actually have to be in it for the sharing to happen. I don't know, I gotta test it out. But hopefully we can get that done. Alright, let's see. What other spots could we... This might... I don't know, it depends how big I need to make the initial one. Because instead of having one big ring, I want to have several small ones. So they kind of, our base grows out as needed, but adds also to the defense. So that eventually I could turn the middle into like a big castle, and it could be a good start for making design around certain situations. Let's see what else. Now, do I want to do like a basically a big, completely covered compound? Or have it like how I have that one base? So I don't think I'm going to be able to have it enclosed with like a glass roof and stuff on each bit individually, but like over here where we had our first, there's a few other spots, but they're too close to like where they're kind of starting. Cause yeah, like if I was gonna build like small, cause there was one playthrough where I actually built bases around each obelisk. So if that boss was my next on the list, I started from having a base. We build the base, everything we kind of need to make everything work, and then breed the specific dinos for that fight. That way, I would literally just have the breeding where they would breed right where the teleporter was, so that all I gotta do is get them close to the middle, do it, and then basically spawn into the boss fight from inside my base. Now, they say with some work you can do over here, and I'm not willing to do that amount of work. Like some people have actually even, so I'm thinking like a big tribe kind of bases. I kind of want to leave the idea open for if I want to put like individual houses and stuff like that. Like here I have is basically going to be the main capital of the West Zone, basically, because I'm going to have the main capital on the island here. I do got a bit of an option to put a outpost over there, because that's where West Zone 1 is, right over here. And then West Zone 3 is up where our base is currently. Because there are some spots around here where I could put I might be able to put it, like on the base, like our first outpost that we kind of had. That would have been a good spot, like over here, perfect spot for one. Even right here, depending on the size, could be a good small town, which I might actually end up building over there. Like up here is a bit better for a bigger base. Kind of like my idea that I want to do. Like I just have to start it off over here. Maybe to kind of lower the foundation a little bit, maybe, in order for it to work. But yeah, I kind of want to save the alpha base to be construction on it until after we beat all the bosses at least. That way we have majority of the buildable tech unlocked, like the dedicated storage, so our storage area will shrink immensely. Now they said there's spots in the redwood, but with the trees and stuff around, it's gonna make it very odd looking. But yeah, I want to brainstorm to see if I can figure out about how I want to really build everything out a little bit. Like, probably the only map that's probably going to be a long season like this, or probably either, well, Genesis most likely, probably pretty close, but probably Extinction. Because I'm going to be building, yeah, it's going to be crazy with the army we're going to be building. We have no limit to what we're going to be able to build for our army there. Because there is, like, if I want to deal with the swamp, but again, there is a few spawns for the east in the swamp, so I'm going to probably not build there. But there, like, if I want to do something, a bit of a water or a swamp base, I don't know how I'll be able to get it to work. Oh. That should probably be a good spot for a little bit of a highlight. Maybe not a good hidden base, but. See, there's also this one. Oh, this is the one. Because I can actually, if I wanted to. Some aren't exactly. Oops. Flat. Like, I have to clear up this entire mountain. I think I might. I think I actually might do that. Because there are a lot of spots where I can build little... Not little bastards. Little sub-bases. But I do want to have our pre-boss base a bit of a condensed version. So you know what? Yeah, we are going to do it on here. Our main base will be on here. I'm just going to have to slowly clear and foundation everything off. And yeah. And then I can kind of get a good outline of how I'm going to build it. Of like the sizes for each kind of district, where I can separate like where the breeding area is going to be, maybe where the I don't know, another little spot where a trap will be. Because the only map I know of that where I actually will be able to make it all together is Ragnarok by Green Obelisk. That's the only map that I can think of where I can actually build a giant base like this. Isn't it almost dark? Oh fuck, it's almost nighttime already. Sweet Jesus. Okay, let's head back. Alright, so yeah, I think what we'll do is I'm gonna go back to Valguero for next one, and maybe we'll try to plan out the size of a small town. Or a smaller base while I kind of think of how I'm gonna, so I can dictate how big of a base our pre-boss will be. Because I want to cut back on a lot of things like wall. I don't know if I'm going to cut back on wall height, because wall height, it goes all the way up to for the gate. We'll have to see. Like, there's so much I can do. There's how I kind of want to do. And kind of gradually get started, because it's going to help me explore a lot of the map too. Like, I'm actually going to put, I should probably decide where I want to put, ooh, red drop, the north, or like the snow area tribe spawns. Like, if I want to do a water base, or like a good port for me, there is a spot in the north there, but it is close to. I can literally. Well, actually, I'm going to supplement each of the. Well, there has to be rest stops. I'm going to have to figure some stuff out. Because yeah, like I want to have rest bits or rest stops around the map. I can stop at. Because some might actually end up being close to caves, so we can use them as a way to spawn in close. Ooh, or I can make cave base. A little small cave. No. I'm gonna use. It depends on where they're all located and whatnot. Because again, it'll be easier for some than others. And I gotta hope I get some good saddles. Like I still gotta try to find some good saddles for my Spinos. I think that Mastercraft is the best one so far. Although the Theories have a decent one. Megatheriums have a good one. The Rexes have a good one. Yeah, I think I just gotta find at least an Ascended one for my Spinos. So yeah, now we have what we want to do. I'm gonna pass the time and do that. So I think I got at least a couple hours at least before I get all of my. So I got the Physicist waiting for the final time. Oh boy! But then just slowly kind of get everything moved over there. I'll at least be able to get the garden up and going right away. Yeah. Well, we shall see. Speaking of prime jerky before, how are we for that? Can I start making kibble? At least I get rid of some of these eggs. Ooh! How about over here? Oh, I can! Okay, let's make some kibble. And get some Lazarus chowder made. But yeah, even though we'll do cave next time. We'll do cave next time. I'm gonna do some last little minutes prepping. I'm gonna craft some extra armor. Probably go for some more loot runs to try and get a full set of flak armor for the cave, because I don't actually have a fully setted flak set yet. And yeah, I'm gonna start putting gear or a kit together for the caves and start. Yeah, we're gonna start kind of. Maybe try to do at least one, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. At least try to go cave diving at least. See where I can get start farming cave blueprints, which ones are good enough, right? So yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.